Hey guys, this is my government video project about video games, and I'm super into video games. Apparently, the government is super into video games too, since video games seem to be a hot topic in politics and junk. Personally, I don't really get politics, but I do get video games, so let me yap about it real quick. Video games can be used as a form of expression and fall under the First Amendment's protection of freedom of speech. The major political stance regarding video games is that video games make children violent and in extreme cases will lead them to become serial killers or mass shooters, which is untrue. Many politicians hate and or lack respect for video games and art in general, unless they could stand to profit off of them, like by influencing voters by advertising them for the sake of their campaign. Video game piracy is a crime, but many people think it shouldn't be because technically it is not theft and does not violate any individual rights. Many governments tend to censor video games or use them for propaganda. While the US government does not directly censor video games due to the First Amendment guaranteeing freedom of speech, video games are unpopular politically due to a number of negative stigmas associated with them, such as shooter games being linked to violence and gamers being super racist, which is not entirely untrue. Many companies and corporations, however, can get tax write-offs on video games since they have very few taxes and as such are very fond of them. Microsoft, in particular, has their quantum chip being partially funded by the government. Yeah, the one that created a new state of matter and kind of breaks, at least breaks my brain. I don't understand it. Although, unfortunately, many video game companies who invent products or IPs for their games patent and copyright them because money. Nintendo, in particular, is very infamous for doing this. And the video game industry as a whole is incredibly volatile. Additionally, as I'm sure many people know, every government under the sun is stealing your information and data. The FBI in particular is working with gaming companies to root out domestic violent extremists, which has worked before in the case of one man where they were able to catch the menace to society who was grooming his son. Hopefully he doesn't come out from behind those bars. Yeah. Anyways, I just thought it was interesting how the government uses video games and how video games are actually a topic of discussion in politics, since usually when I think of video games, I think of them as the most removed thing from politics or government imaginable. But they actually serve a purpose and being used by the government to do good, which is impressive because generally government bad. But anyways, that's about it. See ya.